It's no surprise that President Trump's tariffs, tax and spending law and immigration raids are not popular with most Democrats in California.
But what happened at a town hall meeting in Northern California last night was surprising. In a district full of Republicans who voted for President Trump, constituents dressing down their congressman for supporting the president's policies. KCAL News political reporter Tom Wade is here. Tom, what was this all about?
Well, when the party in power is, they get sort of the wrath, right? They're the ones coming back from Washington. They're the ones in charge of policy decisions. So whether it's Democrats or Republicans, you tend to get the intense emotion, right? So even in one of California's ruby red pro-Trump strongholds, voters are angry and members of Congress are facing their wrath. But whether beleaguered Democrats can capitalize on any of this is very uncertain, as that party lacks a leader and a coherent plan.
A little loose with the word fascism when there's plenty of it going on the other side of the aisle.
An angry crowd drowns out Northern California Congressman Doug LaMalfa in his deep red district, holding 2 town halls on Monday. An attempt to talk about President Trump's massive spending bill draws a strong reaction from the audience.
There's $50 billion in to help our local hospitals. Our hospitals have to pay full time. Is this how you get stuff by yelling? Is that how you get stuff?
Congressman LaMalfa's district includes California's rural northern region, a pro-Trump stronghold, Chico, Redding, and Mount Shasta. Like other Republicans returning from Washington to their districts, LaMalfa faced furious constituents.
How can you support a bill that is going to devastate our already fragile infrastructure?
LaMalfa did have some supporters in the room.
Chuck Reynolds, I'm the former mayor of Oroville and current council member. And we actually really appreciate you, Congressman. Thank you.
Republicans are in the hot seat as they have control of Congress and the White House. And while crowds have shown up to voice opposition and anger,
you support an adjudicated rapist and a 34-count felon.
It's not clear whether any of that emotion on display will translate into votes for Democrats, a party right now with no clear leader and no clear plan to oppose Trump. On Monday, Democrats visiting downtown LA's ICE detention center argued they need a House majority to restore checks and balances.
The reason why congressional oversight and accountability is so important of the executive branch is because when there isn't any, they can do whatever they want.
The tense town halls come amid a redistricting battle set in motion by President Trump, who called up Texas's Republican governor a couple of weeks ago and hatched a plan to redraw Texas's congressional map to wipe out 5 Democratic seats. In retaliation, Governor Newsom said he will call a special election this fall to erase Republican districts in California. LaMalfa's seat could be a target. Newsom even trolling Trump on social media, mimicking his tone and all-caps posts, writing "Donald Taco Trump," as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. For now, the Northern California Republican says he will continue to engage his constituents.
People are fired up here, but what we're looking for is a constructive conversation with whoever it is, and I wish, some of it could have been a little more that way.
California Democrats at Newsom's direction are likely to release a new congressional map for California very soon, as Texas Republicans have moved closer to approving their new gerrymandered map. California voters will have to approve it, though, or reject it this fall. Pat.
All right, looking forward to you following that. Thank you so much, Tom.